Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tina from Tina Stitching Babs. Oh my god, good start. I'm hoping to get this one filmed before the little one wakes up from his day nap. So fingers crossed. But first, hi, welcome to all my new viewers and subscribers. Last time I checked, we are almost at 300. Yay! I got a shout out by a lovely lady on this is Stitchers group. Don't remember her name, but I am so grateful. My subscribers went up by a lot for me, so yay and hi, welcome. Maybe I should do a proper or a more proper introduction of me. Hi, I'm Tina. I'm 41 years old. I live near Antwerp in Belgium. I'm a mom of four boys. The oldest is 21. The youngest is 2.5. So a big age gap, I think it's called. And the two middle ones are 13 and 15. Only the little one is at home, so I've got some time to record for you guys. So yeah, let's dive in. A little bit more about me. I have my notes down here. I work as a nanny for a lovely family with two small kids, which I pick up from school. I entertain them, I make supper for them, and I wait until the parents are home, and I babysit at different families. It's just me being there watching the kids while they are playing or while they are asleep, just me being there for the parents so they can go out, go to a restaurant, go see a movie by the two of us, by the two of them. So yeah, but I've been stitching for almost 20 years, I think. It was mostly monogamous. I worked on one big ass project. I finished it not last year but the year before. If you want to see it almost finished, you can watch my first or my second or one of my first videos. Then you can see it, but I haven't shown it nowhere actually. The full size or the full finished project, because it's a really emotional one for me. But I finished it, I'm proud of it. Now I need to get the nerve up to show it on here and get it framed, but that's a big cost here in Belgium. But yeah, let's get into the stitching. I had one finish, which I hoped the last time I talked to you guys, and it's this little one. It's a kit by Luca S, and I finished it while we were on vacation in the Limburg. I don't know how to say it in English, but we went on a week, on a holiday for a week. Me, my husband, the little one, and my mom-in-law, and I got to finish this little one. It's stitched 18 counts navy blue Ada, and I used all the called for colors or that were in the kit. So yeah, such a cute one. Next one is my main whip for the year. It's my Pokemon. This is the whole piece. I hope the lighting is okay in here. I'm sitting in my my boy's bedroom because I can't film where I normally do because the little one is sleeping there. But yeah, let's see. If I remember correctly, I finished Cubone. Now I remember the names. But this one I always forget. Anyway, I did finish this one and I started on the birds. This is one, and this one is almost done. The plan is to work Pokemon by Pokemon, but I also finished my threads, so that's why you see those random stitches and colors everywhere. But yeah, I'm hoping to get him finished by the end of the year, but I'm not sure it will happen. But I would get him at least almost finished, and that would be a good cause. Next up are my birthday whips, or that's how I call them, because I work on all my whips for 500 stitches. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to tell you all of the numbers on this one. It's hot, as you can see, but with what I'm wearing, and I try to get this one out today, because otherwise I won't have the time to get this one filmed until the end of August, or maybe the beginning of September when school starts. So yeah, but again, this is Pokemon by Lord Libidon. He's at 88%, I think. And he got, since the last time you saw me or I talked to you guys, 4,180 stitches, which is a lot, but I use him for Wereld in Kruistek. It's a Dutch group I'm in over on Facebook, where we travel the world, and every country we're visiting, we get a choice to do an amount of stitches. I'm doing the middle choice, which is between 400 and 800 a week. So he's getting all those stitches. I'm also using him for the categories by Sammy J Stitches. Sorry, I think that was an ambulance or an police car. They are always interfering with everything. We live at a crossroads where they always need to come through to get to the other cities or get to the hospital, which is about 5 minutes away from us. So let's try again the categories by Sammy J Stitches. Every time I can't connect one of my whips to one of the categories, I use my Pokemon, and he had his birthday on the 13th of June. So, and then they get 500 stitches. So yeah, I think that's all. Now let's try to be a bit more focused, but it's hot. Next one, like I said, was are my birthday whips. I call those that way because I stitch on all my whips at least once a year on their birthday, and so I had 3 in June and July. The first one is Queen of Dragons, or that's how I'm calling it. Excuse me. It's a drawing, one of how can I phrase it? It's a drawing from a friend of a friend of mine. I think that's the easiest way to tell. She got 529 stitches, and she had her birthday on the 10th of June, and this is how far I've come. Well, the lightning is horrible. Yeah, I love that picture, but it's not coming through. Maybe no. Oh, it's a gorgeous picture and it's a huge piece, like most of mine. Next of my birthday whips is Qluminescence, I think it's pronounced. It's artwork by Rachel Anderson, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It got its birthday on the 11th of June and it got 519 stitches. This is how far I've gone with this one. Not a lot, but it's not one of my focus pieces, so I'm fine with that. It will get some attention each year, and in a couple of years it maybe will be a focus piece. I don't know. It's a cute one, but a lot of blue, so a bit boring at times, even for those 500 stitches. Next one is also one of my focus whips, but it had its birthday on the 2nd of July. It's called Angelic by Rachel Anderson. It's also on Heaven and Earth Design, and it's got, because it had 2 days, or not really 2 days, 2 sessions maybe. It's got 1074 stitches. So this is how far I've come. I think last time I showed it, I was still working on here. Oh man, the lightning is so bad. Yeah, well, that's better. And since then I moved on to this side again, and I think I'm working on the second row, second 10 by 10 row. So yeah, this is one of my focus pieces, so one you will see every month. Then we're off to the categories of May. Yeah, I know. I'm so behind on them, but I'm getting an error in my mind if I want to try to skip them, so I'm just plugging along with them. And the first one I worked for those, I don't know, or I don't remember which categories. I just know I worked on them for the categories of May. So the first one was Silver Moon, Ocean Spirit Horses, and Heaven and Earth Design as well. It's one of the solos, and it's IA. Yeah, it's an artificial intelligence one, I think. But yeah, she got 568 stitches, and this is how far we've come. So I did, I think, these 2 and then these 3 boxes, and I'm doing all the 939 first before going in and doing all the stars and the horses. I think that's a cool way to do this one. Next one are my foxes. It's an Aquarel design, and I have no idea how it's called, but it's this one, They are so damn cute. They are done on, I think, 27 count Linda. Most of them 2/1, but also half crosses. I'm doing it on the cold for fabric with the cold for threads, or the for provided threads. Oh, and all my another thing I forgot to mention, all of my whips are on 25 counts, 1/1 full cross. But this is how far this one cuts. It cuts some attention while we were on vacation, and it cuts around 500 stitches for this category in May, but I don't write them down, so I don't know exactly how many stitches I did. And this one is coming along with us when I leave for another holiday week on Saturday. But I'm doing all the full crosses first and the foxes, and then I'm going back in for the background and the back stitches. But yeah, he's so damn cute. And I'm hoping to give him a bit more attention when we are away, because I'm going with 3 of my bows alone. My husband has to work, so fingers crossed I get some downtown to stitch. Next one is my Grand Library Supersized Max Color by Amy Stewart, another Heaven and Earth design, and this one got 525 stitches. This is the width I already done, and this is where I'm mostly worked on that beautiful UFO. It's so coming along nicely. And I'm doing the typewriter methods on almost all my pieces, doing the first row until the other end, and then I'm going back and doing it in 10 by 10 blocks. So, but on this one I have a long way to go. Next one is it's called Salamander. I still don't know what's the name in English, so I'm keep calling him Salamander. And it's this beautiful boy. I charted him myself using an app. If I don't forget, I will put a link in the description box. It's an Android app. No idea if it's available on Apple, on the Apple Store, but and I have no idea where I worked on this one, but I love the colors. Hate my past one for choosing a blue fabric, having all those blue colors in it, but yeah, it's still a joy to work on. Next one is a small one, or a small one for me. It's a cutie. It's Hang On by Kayomi Harai. It's an artsy design, and it got 537 stitches. Damn, I had to think about it. this is my progress so far, and I mostly worked in this area. I think this is a 20 count Ada, a sparkly Ada, opalescent Ada. But I have an ear sticking out, and you can see the paw. So yeah, Cutie. I'm hearing a noise, and I hope it's Denfi, our cat, instead of the little one. Yeah, I think it's a cat. He's the little one has those tiny feet noses when he's coming to this room. So, and that's not what I'm hearing. Next, I worked were my next ones I worked on were my Whipco for me. Also way behind on those, but those are only two, so a little bit easier to get caught up on those, but nevertheless. This one is a retired 7-in-1 design by Donna Gelsinger. It's called Starry Nights, and I refer to it as my beautiful Santa. This one got 1076 stitches because it also was a category for June. So I'm the categories of June now, but this one I know what I worked on because this is a paper pattern. Found it at my local LNS back then. They closed their shop because their boats were going on retirement, I think it's called, and they couldn't find someone to take the shop from them. But anyway, so because it's a paper pattern, I doing page by page, but my brain doesn't work doing page by page use whenever there is what's the easiest way to explain it? Whenever there is a color that's let me see, that's in here, and this is the second page, but it's mostly in the third page and it's crossing the second page, I always do that particular color first in the third page before going into the second page again. So yeah, that's how my brain works, guys. But I so love those colors. I'm always sad that he has to put back away when I'm done with him, because it's such a beautiful one. Next one of the Whipco pieces for me was Storykeep King Cobra Storyteller, also by Amy Stewart. Another Heaven-in-Earth design, and it got 501 stitches. And this is progress, or this is how far I've come since I started it, and again, no idea where I worked. My guess is I'm thinking in the orange ones, but again, no idea. Maybe you can tell me if you see the before picture, but yeah, it's a cute one, but it's not one of my focuses at the moment. Then we are into the Whipco of June, and there is another one but I will show that one later on. But this one is We're Alright by Abraham Hunter. It's the cross stitch studio design, and it got 569 stitches. And this is this one. I mostly worked on this side or on this piece because I'm not on the other corner. I'm still picking colors on the first row. Oh yeah, it's really confetti heavy, or not ninja stitches confetti, but as you can see, you have to count quite a lot, but I like it. I like this kind of stitching a lot, where you have a color and you have to count to get to the next stitch you have to do, and then count again and then stitch again. Yeah, that's my kind of stitching. Then the categories of June, which I'm still plugging away on, is Mini Summoning Old Friends by Carrie Huggs. It's an Heaven and Earth design. I don't know if she's still with Heaven and Earth, but this one got 510 stitches, and it's this cutie. I should know where I stitched with this one because I did it a couple of days ago, and I mostly worked in here, filling in these super light colors and working my way down. Yeah. Oh. Another one that's not on my really focus list, but it gets some attention every time I get to plug it in the categories, or whenever it's called on Wipco, but I don't think it's been called on Wipco this year. Then one that was for a category Dengi in June, but also the focus whip for June and July. It's Eagle. It's one my oldest son found on the internet. We both liked it, and I made a pattern out of it, and it's this one, and it got 1181 stitches in total. And this one I'm doing in an art way, or at least that's I think you guys are thinking. It's just again how my brain works. I don't like the big blocks of background, so I'm doing this one on the diagonal in the oh damn, the lightning. I'm doing this one on the diagonal in the background, but I'm doing the actual eagle and the lightnings I'm doing in the typewriter method. So I'm doing one block of background and I'm doing one strand of the other things. Oh, yeah. Next one got also 2 sessions because it was a focus piece in May and June, but it's one I'm doing on the 3rd or the 30th of the month, and so it gets pushed aside every time, or a lot of times, when I don't have much time, or when there are other things to do. So this one gets, yeah, well, pushed aside, like I said. But oh, this is the whole piece, the whole width of the piece, and this is where I worked on, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure where I worked, but I'm thinking mostly this side, filling in. I have no idea, guys. I'm horrible. And then one of my focus whips for July already, because the way I'm picking my whips is I have my calendar. I can show them. Which one is the best? I don't have the one for August done, because I'm doing them in a bullet journal. But this is my calendar, and the ones in pencil are the ones that have either a designated dates I'm working on them, or there are birthday whips. And the one in writing are the ones that I worked on that day and how many stitches I did. So the way I'm picking my my whips is I focus on my focus whips, and whenever they are done or they come up on my calendar, I will work on them, or they have my priority to work on them on that day or the following day. And between those, I work on that penciled in list on the side with all the ones I'm behind. So, and I work from the top down, and everything is falling out of my bullet journal. So so yeah, that's why I have done two focus whips of July already, and no, I have them all done except for the T-Rex attack. Oh, I didn't tell you how it was called. It's T-Rex attack by David Penfound, and it's Heaven and Earth design. It's this one. I'm all over the place, guys. Can I blame the weather? I hope so. It's extremely hot today. It's 32 degrees Celsius, and I looked it up, which is around 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which is not normal for us. Most of the time it's 28, 27, 28, at most 30 or 32 is hot. So I'm blaming it on the weather. But anyway, the last one I want to show you, no, the second last I want to show you, it's one of my boys. It's a family piece, or it's a pattern from a family photo of my three oldest boys when they were a lot younger. I think my second youngest was 1 year old. Yeah, around that age. So the oldest must have been 8 or 9. Yeah, I don't know, or I don't remember yeah, I think that's, so it's a long time ago since that picture was taken, but I made a pattern out of it, and this is my my progress so far. And this one I'm doing one color at a time. At the moment it's 934, so it's that military green. That's what I'm calling it. And I'm doing this one row by row. So my nose is itching. So yeah. And this is the head of my second oldest that is starting to appear. And then the last one, and the little one is still asleep. Yay! The last one is Hazel's Point of View by Dakota Detweiler. It's an Heaven and Earth design, but she's no longer with Heaven and Earth design. If I'm correctly, she's with the Cross Stitch Studio at the moment. But this is, let me see if I can get it in the frame completely of what I already worked on. It's blowing out. Well, anyway, the reason why this butterfly is visible and it's all the way to here is because I started this one when I hadn't had an almost complete set of DMC. I'm still missing a couple of colors now, but back then I had only like 5 or 6 colors, and this was one that was and that had enough crosses in the piece, so I started with this one. But by now, like I said, I have almost a complete set, so I can get to pick my colors, and I'm doing this the typewriter method. And now I think I mostly worked in here, filling in those gray stitches, but mostly the black ones or the really dark blue ones. But yeah. And that's it, guys. Those are the whips I worked on the last month and a couple of days, I think it is. Plans is to keep chipping away at my backlog of whips I still need to do for the categories and Whipco for July, and the categories for June, July, and then once we get into August, both for August. My hope is to get them finished by the end of August, because September is my own how shall we call it, my insane month. I started 42 whips for my 40th birthday 2 years ago already. So yeah, that's my take on Mania. I will have to stitch, or I will get to stitch on a different piece every day in September. So I'm hoping I can get it done, but we will see. So that's the plan. I'm hoping to get some stitches in those cute little foxes that I showed you when I'm away with my boys next week. So that's the plan as well. And I think that's it, guys. yeah, I'm hoping to be back by the end of August. There is a week that none of my older boys should be home. I say should because it changes almost every day. So I'm hoping to film that week. Otherwise, it will be the beginning of September when school starts up again here in Belgium. We have 2 full months of summer holiday, so we are on the halfway, almost halfway. Tomorrow we are halfway our summer holiday, so yeah, still a long way to go. But anyway, I'm rambling. I know I have been rambling this whole video. I apologize for that. Like I said, I blame the weather. The little one asleep, so not knowing when he will be up. But my guess is between now and half an hour max. He will be done. He will get up from his day nap. So yeah, the chaos starts again then. But happy stitching, everyone. Thanks again for all the subscribers, new subscribers. I hope you still like what you see, and I will see you in a month, I hope. Bye!